So, Warframe. It's quite the fun game, right? I mean, look at it. But it's strange. There's this thing, I'm gonna coin the term Warframe burnout. It's a special kind of burnout, an extreme of it, if you will. And I want to talk about my theories as to why it happens, as it is so far into an extreme. But before you get burnt out on YouTube and this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Do your good deed for the day. It makes me feel good, and it doesn't cost you anything. And now we talk about the major issue for. I I have played this game a lot, which I'm sure if you look at my video history, you can see that. But you can also see I haven't played it much recently. And that's simple because I'm burned out on the game. I've got 2.2 thousand hours in the game, I believe. I've got 2.25 hours in the game, 1,000 hours in the game. And that's how it is. And I think I have a reason finally, or I suppose a series of potential reasons as to why it hits so hard when I get Warframe burnout, because this isn't the first time. This isn't going to be the last time. But I have a few theories as to why. And it's because, for one, Warframe's an inherently repetitive game, which, with how content is released and how big the game is, causes issues. Of course, this is all conjecture, but just roll with me here. When I play Warframe, I tend to use the same gear every game. Yes, I've used all Warframes. Frost is still my favorite and go-to. Occasionally, I'll use different guns and melees, but at the end of the day, the loop is always the same. Pop my 4, freeze them, shoot them, melee them, whatever. Now, don't get me wrong, right? I'm invested in the story. When the new drawer, hell yeah. When the new war dropped, I was hyped. And I got a rush of Warframe energy patent pending when 1999 dropped, right? I got that hit of Warframe energy again. When Ureli Prime dropped, again, Warframe energy. But the biggest hit was, of course, the new war. Ever since then, I haven't gotten the same hit of energy. But then again, new war was new war. It was hyped for years. It was the new war this, the new war that. Tenno, please! New war was almost 5 years ago. And it's still fresh in at least my mind, and I'm assuming our minds, as it is a fantastic quest. But now it's almost like we are drip-fed, small content, as I'll put it. Isle Weaver was an experience that was just watered down to Viri, and frankly, one of my least favorite updates. Belric and Ranio was underwhelming one mission type update. We had Jade Shadows, which at least that came with a quest. The quest was fun. We got to play Stalker, but the mission, the elevator mission, kind of sucked. So as these updates come out, I feel more and more dejected. Like there may be new content, but it still feels like it's too little. I breeze through it. Leading to my first theory as to why Warframe Burnout is so bad, we're drip-fed content in a way that we long for more from the updates. When we get a big story-like update, New War, Second Dream, War Within, even 1999, it's like, holy, normally I'll last to the midpoint or the second update to the update, right? Like how 1999 had techno sites added. I didn't have Warframe Burnout. It did the techno sites, got a bunch of the weapons, and then Burnout started seeping in, and then Isle Weaver dropped, and I was done. I was cooked. I could not handle Isle Weaver. It was a terrible update. A way to solve it, right, which isn't a reasonable way, but it is a way to solve it, is having bigger updates. And I hope this Tau update hits that larger update, because Tau is such another hyped up area, and we get to go into it in the past. So I'm hoping it's a fun story-driven quest. I'm sure they're not going to add like a new type of mission or have any missions on Tau, and that's fine. I don't expect that. I expect it to be a precursor to the War Within. or not the war within, a precursor to Tau, and us going there modern day. And I hope it really just hypes us up on Tau, because Tau seems like a very interesting area, and we've been waiting to go to Tau for God knows how long. The next theory was one I'm going to take from a comment, and it is, I quote, "The volume of content provided in Warframe is overwhelming, which results in either the excitement that there is still so much to do, or the annoyance that even if you're investing so much time and effort, there is still so I like that sounds awful. There is still so much you haven't done yet." This leads to that was the quote, by the way. But back to my script. This leads to such a vacuum of wanting more and wanting less that it can lead to a feeling of dejection. You either want more, want less, or hell, if you're really unlucky, you want both, and that doesn't feel good. And thus, the aforementioned Warframe burnout sets in. This commenter, I won't express who it is. I won't throw him on blast. But if you see this video, you know who you are, and if you come forward, I'll pin you up. He also states that the fact that you can catch yourself before Warframe burnout. And this is absolutely correct. The way Warframe is, you come back in a year or two, that prime will be the same difficulty to get. That Kuva farm, unfortunately, will still be the same. That mirror defense, still annoying and boring, but hey, it's gonna be the same difficulty. You can catch yourself before Warframe burnout hits. I didn't do that this time, unfortunately, because all I had to play was Warframe. Because Warframe is always reliable for when the roster of video games that are coming out is dry, like it has been for the majority of this year. And then next thing I know, Borderlands 4 and Dying Light: The Beast came out. Play something else. If you have the funds, try a new game out. Go buy an indie game. Go get like Silksong. I'm sure that'll entertain you if you like that style of game. Try indie games. Oh man, new game genre? Put a few hours into it. You know, Steam will let you refund if it's before 2 hours. Just try a different game. Warframe burnout hits worse. The worst it can be is if it is all you're playing. So if you have a roster of video games, Payday, like right now, I've got Dying Light 2, The Beast, Payday, Warframe, Space Lords if I really want to play it, Splinter Cell Blacklist, Payday 3 when it gets updated, it'll be back in my roster. Hell, BioShock, Overwatch. Oh, these games are in my roster to help negate Warframe burnout. Now that, you know, I've got more games installed. Go outside. Touch some grass. Go for a drive. If you're able to drive. If you're like 15 and don't have your permit or license, please don't go for a drive. For the love of all that's holy, don't go for a drive, because if you get caught, you're fucking cooked. Make yourself dinner. Just go downstairs. Whip up something in the kitchen. Try something. Try farming something else if you... That'll do it. If you're farming for, say, who's the newest prime? Caliban? Caliban prime for 4 hours straight and you're not getting luck? Go find another item that you need. Oh man, Shotgun Vendetta. That's going to be awful, but it's going to be something different. Go farm Shotgun Vendetta. If you really wanted to, challenge yourself. Warframe's a game where you can effectively decide the difficulty of it. Limit your mods. Use half of your mods slots instead of the full 8. Try new gear. New frames. Make a meme build. Make a stupid high fire rate Tenora build that mag dumps. Make a stupid build on the Boltor Incarnate or any of the Incarnates that make them effectively useless. Use the Stug. I know the video is about burnout and why it's so bad, but the video can't all be negative, right? It can't just be, oh, well, here's burnout. That wouldn't be good for you. That wouldn't be good for me. So try out a new build, new Warframe, new weapon. Enjoy the game's content that is there. While Warframe's burnout is extreme, there are ways to prevent it. Don't get too lost in the sauce of Warframe, because if you stare into the void stares right back. I hope you all enjoyed this more, I guess you can call it, analytical video. Something new for me to try. And I hope you all have a wonderful week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, as it does wonders for my sanity. And who knows? Maybe we'll do a Warframe stream if this does well. Who knows? Who knows?